In this project, I choose the topic is line. The brief says that we can use line to elaborate a storyline or just do something about line. At first, I designed man map and finally I designed Miao Batik as my topic. Next, I conducted a lot of the man map and research on the topic of the Miao Batik, a traditional intangible culture heritage in China. The batik of the Miao nationality present a very beautiful blue color with exquisite pattern, which are generally created and outlined by lines. Then I think about how to use the traditional lines to produce a storyline, because I want more people to see and understand the story of the Miao batik. I conducted more investigation from the history and how to make batik, as well as the traditional pattern and the distribution area. Then I do some research about the typographies. Designer Alex Rotundo typographies has always had a stronger visual effect, and using visual lines to expand image and make them extend. I will try to use the artist Alex-centered lines to design work with a stronger overall visual effect. Urban Lubelin unit typesetting make the whole typesetting image stand. And the layout breaks the traditional and opens up the new typesetting, gave me a lot of the inspiration. Then I did some typesetting tests and try to use the different typesetting and the presentation method. I used the Adobe Illustration Pen tool to make some traditional batik pattern and add them to the manual. First, I designed 5 different manual covers, and I choose the 3 kinds of the blue as the reference, and then the 3 kinds of the blue are all from the color of the batik. Then I designed the first edition of the manual design and print them. The content of the booklets revolves around the theme of the Miao batik and introduce the history. When I print them out at the workshop, I set the print size to A3 for the effect. I feel that the tone was too dark and the visual effect was too dull. I designed the second edition of the manual. I tried to change the color to make the overall tone bright and add a one-line storyline to show the whole story of the Miao batik. I got feedback from the teacher that the overall line was too thick and smooth, so I tried to do more some tests on the different lines. I choose the zero font, can echo the Chinese calligraphy. As for my layout specification, the front side and the back side are the same, and both have margin to leaving space for the folding. In the 3-folder presentation mode, I choose the organ folding to display the complete line. I choose the A3 for the size of the manual because this size is very suitable for reader to read and view the manual content in detail. This is the final outcome of the manual. Both the front and the back use the line to telling the story of the batik. In the end, I choose the original line design and made the line thinner, because the upward line in the middle can express the history, technology growth, and use the frequency of the batik.